Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 3 of our Iberian Infantry only challenge campaign, and in the last episode we had a bit of a streak of disasters, and I think we are going to reap the fruit from that by losing Caralis as well, but hopefully we will be able to stabilize at least at some point. So in today's episode our task is to practically wipe out Spain and probably initiate a war against Carthage. So let's see how we will fare. Okay, we have a Spanish army coming towards Cordoba. That's not good.
Mighty General, march! My lead.
And Gauls, oh, they are not at war, but they are blocking us. How convenient for Spain. So basically we need to fetch these guys with fleet and get them on land, and hopefully next turn we can engage Osca. About this army, I don't really know how much they do have, and we still have a couple of turns until we can get more reinforcements, so I think I need to send 2 units to help in defense. And let's, I guess, continue. So Scipii armies over there, they will besiege this one next turn. The question is, should we and could we get this guy out of there? But perhaps we are not going to dismantle any of the buildings quite just yet, because they can provide a bit of extra money. Here I think if we just can, we will increase taxes. Because, well, we need the money. In Carthago Nova we are building in Palma. Do we gain any benefits from building a market? Yes, we do. A slight one though. That's not too much. 23 denarii, so it's going to take 60 turns as payback time. I don't think that we will actually get that one. Yeah, so we will continue to train Iberian Infantry over there, and let's see how far that will carry us. We have a Spanish army, and it's a bridge battle. Good. So let's hope this actually is the main force of their army from whatever the settlement name is, and since it will take a couple of turns for us to reach it, so perhaps the garrison over there will be manageable eventually. So let's make this type of formation, and I think we could use cavalry to charge them from one direction. And let's wait. Okay. They're coming, trickling bit by bit. I think, yeah, you guys could already engage. And that cavalry charge was not quite what I was hoping for, but the Iberian Infantry is wavering already. Scutari is wavering. Okay, they are breaking. So let's just mop them up. And no survivors. Well, I guess we can leave one to tell the tale. Good. Do they have any other armies nearby which we could wipe out?
Victory is ours, mighty one.
Okay, and it seems we are actually starting to make some money. And we can even start the siege of Osca. Rather lightly defended, which is good news.
Settlement, sir. Settlement under siege.
With Iberian Infantry only defenses over there, I think we will send a couple of those units across. Train some more. In Cordoba. Okay. So we should be in relatively good position over there. Here...
Onward.
Okay. Scallabis looks ripe for taking. Let's use this trick so we get the siege done, and then let's reinforce so we get all the building points we want for that siege. Here we are building Shrine to Tanit. Okay, yeah, we do need that increased population over there. Next turn we can bring the fleet here. Of course, one of the questions is, do we need such a big fleet? Okay, so the Scipii are pulling back, which is rather interesting. Can we actually see the political situation? So these are fighting against Gauls and Germanians, or rather Greeks, and Dacians as well. And these, yeah. So fortunately, they are focusing their attention on here. So perhaps we will have enough time to do what we want to do. Okay, that bodyguards, we know by experience that Iberian Infantry is rather bad against bodyguards. So I think we will actually try to wipe those reinforcements out first. Because, well, because of the bodyguard. The reinforcements are coming from that direction, so we just have to rush them. And I think we want to rush with cavalry as well. And the enemy general is on this side, so let's try to snipe him. And let's send these guys to battle first. Good. Let's just take those Iberian infantries down so we can get the settlement straight away. Alas, that's not going to be the case, but I think we can get it relatively easily, rather soon. So we just need to wipe out that remaining one unit. And, well, they will be coming for us. So yeah, at least the beginning of this episode seems so very different from the last episode. We are doing so much better at the moment. So I think it was mainly the last episode because the fight against Romans is just a pain. With Iberian Infantry. Well, with many other units as well, but especially with Iberian Infantry. So practically this will leave, and if we can take Osca, Spain with only one stronghold. Of course, the resistance over there will probably be a bit tougher, because, well, there is faction leader, at the very least. So that's going to be a clear difficulty. Cordoba, we do have militia barracks, we will continue to build those ports, and I think we will actually send in reinforcements. And as Gaul has declared war on us. Things are getting quite a bit more difficult once again. Well, let's begin with the easy task of taking Scallabis. And hopefully we can retrain what we need, and we also want to train some additional troops. And actually we don't need the stables, so let's get rid of them. We don't need practice range, let's get rid of it. Now the only question is that, if we want to wipe out the Spain, we need to take Osca. Will that Gaul army actually provide support? Yes, they will. It's only skirmisher warband, so I think we should be able to take them out relatively easily. But this army is a real issue.
Ready to sail. Aye, great lord. Aye, my lord. Aye, great lord. Aye, my
And this army does have, what, 2 warbands. Okay, so I think we should be able to just wipe it out. But let's actually bring these guys as reinforcements.
ready.
These guys as reinforcements. Sorry, I had a glitch with the screen here. So the small pause is due to that.
Yes, mighty lord.
So let's combine the forces to wipe these guys out, and then move some reinforcements towards Osca. At the same time, yeah, these guys will have a bit of a rest. I think we just cannot afford to go out straight away. They will rebel, yeah.
Sire, move out.
And those extra reinforcements are not going to hurt us. So, if we take Osca and these guys besiege us, we are in trouble. So I think we will take Osca, exterminate it, then pull back towards this bridge and try to coerce this army in attacking us. I think that's actually the best course of action.
For battle.
We do have a good general, so that certainly should help somewhat. And I think we will actually send the good general to
Now is the
face the enemy reinforcements, which are coming from somewhere over there, by my reckoning.
The enemy have brought up more men. Send them to the afterlife. Move, move. Orders completed, great lord. Your soldiers and the battling ram are at the walls. Now comes the test of their courage.
Okay, and
The battering ram has done its work. Your soldiers have broken the enemy gate. This general is the perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him? Destroy them! The cowardly enemy cannot hide. You have breached the walls. Begin the slaughter!
okay,
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat. Destroy them!
let's see if they are kind enough to let us in. Go, go, go.
The cowardly enemy have lost the walls! Send your troops and take the rest of the settlement! Awaiting your command! Quick, move up!
Okay, that was a good entrance. So let's make 2 detachments. One will go straight away here, the other one will go from this side, and the bodyguard will charge from the rear. One additional question is, because I would like to retrain the troops. And probably at Osca we could train Iberian Infantry. So we need to check how we actually could approach the situation. So, I think we will... Okay.
Enemy general shows his value. He is filled only by a desire to save his own skin.
Okay, I think they would have routed. Oh, where is our general? Hopefully not getting himself killed. For a moment I was scared that it was actually our general over there, but fortunately not. Okay, that was relatively clear, and it was nice to take down that Gaul army as well. Okay, I think we will, yeah, just exterminate it. We could retrain these.
Orders, 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 orders. Mighty general, my liege. My liege.
We have several options. One is trying to get these guys into bridge battle. Then again, we are kind of outnumbered. We need reinforcements. Another is to try to get the high ground battle. So if we pull back, for instance, over here, that could work. Or over here. But retreating from there might be an issue. So I think what we will do is to pull back on the bridge. Try to keep this settlement under us and get some reinforcements if we just can.
Mighty general.
And we don't have roads in here. Well, that has to be rectified. And we could, of course, try to ship some reinforcements from Palma to Osca. Or we could try to attack the rear of the Gauls with a ship. But let's see, perhaps this diplomat should come here to act as a spy. Numantia is rather lightly defended. So that's good news. Of course, if we take this bridge over here, retreat will become more problematic. At the same time, we are moving against Numantia. That will... well, we just need to take it. There is just no alternative. And we can begin to ferry reinforcements from Cordoba to there. So, yeah, let's see. So the Gauls did actually pull back. That's major. So perhaps we should repair. And do we have stables? Yeah, we don't need any stables over there. We could send some units as reinforcements. But it only takes 2 turns to get in here. We have blocked that Gaul army away.
Ships ready! Yes, mighty lord.
Leaving the army. Disembark. Orders. Onward.
Orders! Engage the enemy!
And I think we should have enough strength to beat these guys. And from Cordoba we can actually send quite a lot of reinforcements against the last remaining settlements of the Spain and of course the Numantia held by Gauls.
Now the enemy will know fear. Reinforcements have come, and your strength.
Well, that's polite of them to
once more.
pull back on that side. Let's actually try to... Are they pulling back? No, they are not. Okay. So we should be able to get into position so that we can actually prevent their escape. We can perhaps even sandwich them. Are they pulling out? No, they are moving out. Okay, you guys stop. I mean, 2 warbands should be able to take, or rather 2 Iberian Infantry should be able to take down warband with relative ease. Right? Oh, I'm going that way apparently. Okay, they are breaking, good. And if you just could catch most of those, that would be great. Okay.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
So let's make sure that we don't need to fight against any of these units again. And that should do the trick. So now we need to replenish these guys and then... Or perhaps I should actually send already at least this unit towards Cordoba. And yeah, let's replenish those. And in Palma, yeah, we are training. I guess we don't need anything more than 3. Perhaps we should, yeah, let's send these northwards to support the campaign over here. We could, of course, build something in Scallabis. And perhaps we should, when we have the money,
Mighty general, onward.
And that's rather well defended, so we need to gather more troops. I think after this army has taken Numantia, we will move to Osca to reinforce it. And we will pull the troops from at least these 4 settlements towards a campaign in Gaul, whereas perhaps these 2 settlements will prepare for some repayment for those Numidian traitors. And of course, if Caralis actually grows big enough, we could do something from there as well. And yeah, we will be attacking you, no doubt about that. Oh, was this kind of the realization of the threat?
Await my orders. Infantry units. General, move out.
So I think we will use practically 3 detachments. These 2 on both sides will try to flank, General will try to circle, and these 3 will charge from the front. Well, I don't envy their situation over there. Okay, you need to engage that one, so we can get a proper rear charge rather soon. I guess we can utilize most of these guys here too. Okay, and that's it.
These men are perfect.
It's so much nicer to fight against some warbands than it's to fight against Hastati and Principes. I guess we can let those guys flee. To warn the good people of Numantia that we are going to liberate them rather soon. Okay, so now we have enemy army coming towards Osca. So basically it means that we want to pull these troops out.
No more moves, sire.
Hold on the settlement if we just can.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Mighty general, move out. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Orders not possible.
Viriathos of Castellio.
Moves depleted.
Probably my pronouncement was just horrible, but it was a try at the very least. So basically,
My liege, orders?
Aye, my lord. No more moves, sire.
we need to combine troops
Sire, sire, march. No more moves, sire.
in order to face that full Gaul army.
Yes, mighty
Oscar
lord.
will buy us
Yes,
some
mighty
time.
lord. Yes, mighty lord. At once.
Hopefully time enough so that we can take down Numantia. here this Spain does have quite a strong presence. Okay, so they are moving to relieve Numantia, it seems. Cordoba, we have a port, that's important.
My liege. My liege. Onward. Orders? Forward. No more moves, sire. Mighty general.
So how far
No more moves, sire.
that army can get? It can besiege Osca, but it cannot reach Numantia in time.
Orders?
This army seems to be under strength.
Out of moves, great lord. Orders? Onward.
My liege.
And perhaps we could be able to hit them. Oh, the garrison is out. Okay, so that gives us some opportunities. And if we have population in Osca, perhaps we should try to utilize it.
Aye, great lord. Yes, mighty lord. Yes, mighty lord.
Leaving the army. Off the boats.
Yes, mighty lord.
Orders? Onward.
Okay.
Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty
Ah, there is it.
no more moves, sire.
That's a rather fearsome army. So I think unless we have terrain advantage, we will pull back.
The bloody day await my orders.
That's relatively small hill, and well, we do have some high ground. Our troops are more experienced, but still, I think if I can do something, some hit and run with the general, then I should do that. But that's pretty much everything I should be doing here. I don't want to get too close of those dogs and slingers, or rather that bodyguard. Good. One less enemy unit to fight. And if we do the same trick again against that Iberian Infantry, I need to have that magic horn available. Okay, let's see. Well, it didn't go too well, at least initially. What is the AI doing? Rather, it's not doing pretty much anything. Barbarian mercenaries, naked fanatics, slingers, warhounds. Still not confident enough to stay and fight, but if we could take down the cavalry, that's one additional step forwards. Then again, our bodyguard is beginning to get tired. Okay, they are turning to fight. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Get out. Okay, now they did react. And we are winded, so we are lucky to get there out alive. Perhaps if they are pursuing us, we could catch that cavalry, or both of those cavalry units. I have bad experiences from battles like this, but let's see. Excellent. Could we actually win this?
The enemy general has been killed and his men lose hard.
So we just need to begin to rout them. Slingers are wavering. Something is beginning to rout. The war dogs. So they only have the cavalry. And we need to wipe that cavalry out to... Yeah. So now the war dogs should be fleeing as well. And it seems we actually have a victory from here. I don't want to fight especially against those war dogs anymore. Nor against those slingers. They move quite fast, by the way. Perhaps the unit is just exhausted. Okay, and... One shouldn't rely on barbarian mercenaries, this is what happens. Okay, good. That was actually really important victory, because they do have the family members still, but the defenses of, what was the settlement name, will be really weakened. And of course the issue if they lose the family member, or rather the whole family, is that this will become a rebel settlement and much harder to take, because the garrison will be increased significantly. So we should be able to take this on the next turn. And do we have any idea where that Gaul army is? Okay, so it will be still wandering around for one turn. I think we can just build our troops and actually this is a good position, so this army will take at least one turn to get into battle. So I think this army should be able to beat those, unless of course they get another bodyguard. Time to put our fleet to some use, at the very least. So what's the issue in Scallabis? Is the culture penalty? Yeah. So we need to do something about that rather soon. But I think in a couple of turns Spain should be ours. Okay, and I think that army is... Is it coming? Or it went missing actually.
Sire, move out. Sire, prepare for battle.
I think I dare to auto-resolve this one. Yeah.
Glorious victory. We have
Okay,
conquered.
so the
Mighty general.
Is the enemy army actually pulling back?
Orders, sire. Orders, orders. My liege,
Well, yeah, the losses were rather
my liege.
heavy from the auto-resolve. And we don't have much population left. But yeah, that's ours. And it's rather interesting where that enemy army has hidden itself.
My liege.
Sire!
And I think we just need to attack, because the more we tarry over here, the more chance there is that they will have a new family member. And that complicates things. Because, well, they do have faction leader, no question about that. This will be a difficult battle. At the same time, I think this is a manageable battle. If they manage to get another family member, then I think our chances will drop rather drastically. So we even have at least a slight advantage over here. Let's hope it will be enough. So the issue is that we will be fighting in the city square. And especially that bodyguard will be chopping down our infantry. So the question is how well they will actually hold, or can we entice the enemy general or the naked fanatic unit out of the city center. If we can break them, then we can inflict probably critical amount of damage so that we can actually beat them. But to get that far might be the trick. So the bodyguard is out, so perhaps they are more inclined charging us. And of course we need to make sure that all the troops are fresh. And there is this bottleneck over here. Alright, it's this unit, okay. Warmed up fresh. So perhaps we should send this unit for a bit of a flanking maneuver. And then let's get these guys over here and supported by the general. And this is kind of the tricky moment, because if the enemy charges like it does, seems to be doing at the moment, we are not prepared. And this seems that they are moving. Of course, we could now entice them to charge. Yeah, so now that they will be coming, their charge is at least somewhat skewed. And I think we should be in a relatively good position fighting against those. A bit of a flanking charge and the naked fanatics are remaining where they should from our perspective. Where is our general? If he gets killed, okay, good. And now they broke, and phase 1 is complete. So it's time to regroup, rest a bit, and don't go chasing. Don't you dare. Good. And for the final phase, I think we want to make at least 3-pronged attack. Or rather 4-pronged. So let's try to keep these guys out of battle. So we don't actually lose the unit, hopefully. But these guys engage first, then from the flanks. I guess we just have to go. So now they are kind of baffled from which direction the charge is coming, and the cavalry did rather well. Though where is our general? He's in the battle. Yeah. So I think it's time to get away. Just in case. And that's it. Good. So, Spain is history. And we actually have full control of Spanish territory. Excellent. And since this is actually quite far away, we don't expect to actually train troops from here. So these guys will get 1 turn of rest. And that's actually really good. And actually you can go to Cordoba and let's replenish or repair that 1 ship and begin training troops, because we are heading into Africa rather soon. So I think we will play, or at least begin 1 more turn to let's see how the situation is actually developing over here. Okay. Cavalis is rioting. Okay, that's not very nice of you. Cordoba has blacksmith, Asturica has roads. So we can retrain all of these.
Aye, great lord, set sail! Mighty general, move out! Moves depleted, mighty lord.
So perhaps 1 unit might be enough as a garrison. Yes, it is. Here, I think the best way to go is to destroy most of the buildings, disband most of the troops, and raise taxes to, well, very high. Because, well, they are besieged, they cannot rebel. We can retrain 1 unit. And there is culture penalty. We do need garrison, but I think we actually must move out. I don't even know what unit is being retrained. They all... Oh, it's that one. Okay. And the settlement will stay in line, which is excellent.
Onward! No more moves, sire. Aye, great lord.
And their Theophanes must come this way as well.
Can't do it, sire. We can't do that, sire.
Because he must take charge of the army, because Habsudal is becoming quite old. And actually, do we have...
Sire!
Because I would really like to
Sire!
transfer the retinue. That's rather nice. Yeah, we need to have someone
Orders!
to which transfer the retinue.
Out of moves, great lord.
I guess just 1 more turn still. And the reasoning is we don't want that retinue to die with Habsburg.
My liege, forward.
And actually you could go to Cordoba.
Move out, my liege. Forward. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Orders. Move out. Move out. No more moves, sire. March. Orders. My liege. Move out.
Okay, so I think we actually managed to get the campaign back on track, at least for now. Taking Spain was a huge step onwards. At the same time, I'm a bit worried about how far the Romans and Greeks will actually develop. So it seems they are still fighting against each other. They do have a rather large concentration of force over there. Okay, that's our diplomats over there. What about if that's still Numidian city? But probably rather soon Brutii city. But yeah, I think we need to be opportunistic. So grab Tingi, which should be rather quickly done. And perhaps some land over here as well. At the same time, we should be pushing with these armies northwards to wipe out Gaul. I think Massilia will be the linchpin of our defense against the Romans, and or rather this bridge of crossing over there. At the same time, if we manage to wipe these Gauls out over here, I think we should take Britain, because the AI won't be assaulting it, or rather rarely assaults it. Then if we can get a proper defense in these areas over here, we could focus on Italy. And that's going to be a tough one. But yeah, that's plans for next, say, 5 episodes. But yeah, this is everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. And if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. And very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Cossack Hussar, Mark Anthony. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.